it's Ella, and today I have everyone's favorite for you. I'm going to be doing a book haul. It's the second half of my February book haul. Just a heads up, I know. People love unboxings, and so I will be doing an unboxing soon as well. I have some packages coming to my house, so I'm going to be doing that for March, because I'm pretty sure they're going to take a while to get here. Live in the boonies, remember? Anyway, so plus, honestly, I love tearing into boxes with books as soon as I get them, so consider yourselves lucky that I am showing restraint. Alright, but let's move on to today's book haul. To be honest, this box has been hanging out for a little bit, so I'm not even exactly sure what's in there, so this is gonna be exciting and fun. Alright, let me see what is in here. Okay, the first book I have is Glitch by Heather Anastasia. I suck at names, we all know this. Pretty cover. This is about, I believe, a society where they get implanted with something in their neck. And if it starts malfunctioning, you have to let the government know, or it's treason. And this girl's chip starts malfunctioning and she doesn't tell anybody. And it's, I believe this is a trilogy. This is the first book in the trilogy. It's pretty much all I know. Yeah, and I haven't really heard anybody talk about that book, so we'll see. Alright, let me move this flap. Alright, the second book is Starcrossed by Josephine Angelini. Let me see if there's anything fun. No? Okay. Pretty cover. Yeah, in the pictures it doesn't do it justice like on any website that you see, because it doesn't show that this entire part is like shiny. This is also a trilogy. From what I know, it's about mythology, Greek mythology, I believe. And the main character, and don't quote me on this because I'm not 100% sure, but the main character is some kind of a Greek god-related type of person. First book in the series. It's a hardcover. I also haven't heard many people talk about these. I kind of like getting books that not many people talk about, just because I don't know what to expect and not everybody's talking about them. As a matter of fact, I tend to stay away from books that everybody's talking about. Next we have Spirit Bound by Rochelle Mead. This is the 5th book, I want to say, in the Vampire Academy series. It is a hardcover. It was on sale. I do prefer these covers to the new soft covers that they came out with. Haven't started this series, and since the movie came out, I'm rationalizing. I'm on board with vampires. I hope this is better than some of the other stuff that's out there. I've heard nothing but good things, so I was intrigued, so I figured I'd check it out. Next we have Crescendo by Becca Fitzpatrick. And this is the second book in the Hush Hush trilogy? Trilogy? Okay, nothing under the dust jacket. The cover is slightly depressing. This is a book or a series about angels. Pretty much all I know. Also haven't heard many people talk about this. I know that the entire series is out, so chances are that's the reason why, but oldies are goodies too. They deserve to be loved. And they're pretty. So I'm looking forward to starting that. Next we have something that I'm not too happy about. We have Night Spell by Leah Cypress. And this is not strictly what I'm not happy about. This is a soft cover. It's the second book in like a companion type series. The first one is Mistwood. There we go. But I got this book on Amazon, and Amazon, I am not amused. So I took this box out of the box, and my cover is ripped, including the page underneath. I'm not amused, Amazon. Not at all. I don't care if it's a bargain book, but ripped? Really? Alright. I've actually heard mixed things about this book. And I don't know if I have to buy the first one since it's like a companion series. I'm not sure if I have to buy the first one. I know it's about werewolves. I'm on board with all kinds of mythical creatures, so I'll check it out. I'll let you know how it is. Next one, I'm keeping a book for last because there's a long rant that goes along with it. Okay, the next one I have a book that I actually pre-ordered, which is Unite Me by Tahira. I always butcher that name, but it's so pretty. It's Tahira Mafi. And this is the Shatter Me stories. This is the 2 short stories. It's Destroy Me and Fracture Me. And ooh, pretty eye cover. And it's actually really cool because the cover of the other short story is on the back with the eye with the feathers. So, haven't read this series, but I love it when publishers put the short stories in just a little bind up or whatever. Really like that. Now the second one I also pre-ordered, and that is the Selection Stories by Kiera Cass. And this is not showing up right. You can't see any of the details on the cover. All you need to know, it's pretty. These are the 2 short stories. It's The Prince and the Guard. And there is a snippet of the one, which is the last book in the trilogy that is coming out in May. And I don't know if I should be happy or pissed about the fact that there's a snippet of the one, because I read it and I was like, need last book yesterday. This is, if you haven't heard about the Selection, it's kind of like dystopian meets The Bachelor is the best way I know how to describe it. It's like 40 girls and there's one prince and they're all fighting to be the princess and he gets to choose, and then there's political drama and just, it's so good. I cannot wait to see who ends up with who. Anyway, next we have Something in My Eye. Ow. Alright. Next we have Sarafina by Rachel Hartman. Let's see. Boring under the dust jacket. This is about dragons. Again, with the mythical creatures. I am on board. I am a fan. Pretty much all I know. There's dragons. It'll be cool. And it's also something that I really haven't heard anybody talk about. So I look forward to reading this. Alright. Next we have Blood Promise by Rochelle Mead, which is the 4th book, maybe? In the, I have no idea. I won't even lie. I'm totally guessing from how many pictures there are on the back. True story. Alright, this is another book that was on bargain. I saw it. I was like, alright, if I'm going to start this, I might as well do it. The book was $3. I was like, sign me up. So now I have a random mix of 3 of the books, the first books, ish. So, this is a hardcover. I know that they're trying to get rid of the hardcovers with the people on them, so I'm trying to buy them as fast as possible. But, we'll see how that series goes. Then we have Love Story by Jennifer Eccles. And Jennifer Eccles writing, I have recently discovered that I am a big fan of. Her books are short, they're really cute, although her female protagonists are a little ignorant, I want to say. It's a cute, fluffy, short read. Yeah, I'm sure it's a contemporary romance. That's all I really need to know, really. I mean, I can read this bad boy in a night. And it'll be great. Next we have Dreaming Anastasia by Joy Preble. And this is the first book in a trilogy, and the cover says, Love, Magic, and the Power of Dreams. So, interesting premise. Not really anything out there that I've seen similar to this. I do have the second book in the series as well, so I should be starting this at some point soon, hopefully. Okay. Next we have Venomous by Christopher Crovatin. Yeah. This is about a guy with a temper, essentially, that he meets a girl and he wants to be better for her. That's pretty much what I got from the premise. I'm guessing it's written from a male point of view, which is pretty unusual, besides for like the Beautiful Creatures series or Castle Chronicles or whatever. There isn't really that many things out there written from a male point of view. So I'm looking forward to this just simply for the fact that it probably has a male point of view, and I do not read enough male point of view. Alright, next we have Eve by Anna Carey, and this is the first book in the Eve series, I think. The entire trilogy is out. I believe, okay, how I heard about this book is from Goodreads, you know, where it gives you the little, if you really like this, try this. So this is what came up to try. And then I happened to see it while I was just looking around like you do, you know. So I bought it. Let me see if there's anything fun under the dust jacket. Ooh, that's actually really pretty. Oh, I like it even more now. And this is the spine. It's my favorite when books have something underneath the dust jacket. It's so pretty. It's about a girl. It's pretty much all I know. I really didn't do a whole lot of research on that book. Now, here is second to last book. This is Partial by Partials, plural, by Dan Wells. If you watched another one of my haul videos, I believe it was January, like the second part, I already hauled this book, but I hauled a paperback, and this is a hardcover. I saw this book, and it was $1.80, and I was like, oh my god, it is a hardcover, and I must have it now. And we all know hardcovers are so much better. We all know. At least I am a fan. Ooh, this one's kind of cool too. There's like stuff on here. I don't know if you can see that, but it's like imprinted into the actual paper, the little partials or whatever. In case you don't know a whole lot about this book, from what I recall, it is about a society. It is a dystopian about a society of people that created partials in order to fight their wars. And then the partials were like, wait, why are we even doing this? They like developed their own brain, whatever, like artificial intelligence type of stuff. Why are we doing this? We need to be ruling the world. Let's attack the humans. Voila. The third book in the trilogy is coming out soon. I know that the second one is out, or maybe the third one is already even out. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's coming out, but don't quote me on that. Alright, but, so that's the story of this book. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need to be getting rid of the softcover. So, yeah, just hint, hint, wink, wink. Okay, now I have the last book. And there's a story with this book. I am slightly upset about this. So, I showed you the Vampire Academy books, and I was like, oh, okay. Well, if I'm buying these, I might as well buy the first one so that I can actually start reading it. And so I wanted to make sure to buy a hardcover, even though the other two were on sale. And so I went on Books A Million, and I looked up the Vampire Academy hardcover, and I ordered it. And I got my package, and I was super excited, and I ripped into it, and I was at work. I was at my desk. I ripped into it, and I was like, oh my god, what the hell did they send me? Let me show you this. This is the Vampire Academy book. It is a hardcover. Where's my dust jacket? And Blood Promise. Vampire Academy. How am I supposed to put this on my shelf? Why would you send me this? Not okay. I can't even make words. I mean, look at the size difference. It's gonna look goofy, and I don't like it, and my theory is, if they're gonna have books like this, like without, like, is this like a mass market hardcover? What is this? If they're gonna sell books like this, they need to specify to the consumer that this is what is gonna come in the mail. So, long story short, I need to find a new hardcover of the Vampire Academy because just straight out by principle, I do not want this anywhere near me. This is hideous and I hate it. Even though it is the right cover, it's the wrong format of the right cover. Not okay. Must get rid of it. Immediately. Now, end rant. Alright, I know, I ramble, I rant, blah blah blah. I did start reading this literally right before I started filming this video. I got about 9 pages in. I don't know if I want to read this before I see the movie or not. I have heard Cozy Tea Reads. She did a review of the movie and she said that it sticks pretty closely to the book. So I kind of don't want to spoil myself on the book. So I might just have to finish it in this horrendous thing. Yeah. Also, another thing that I was going to mention. 2 things. One, I know that a lot of you have mentioned in the comments that for some reason or another you can't find some of the books that we have in the States. Well, I'm not sure if you knew, I just found out today, the Book Depository does free shipping pretty much worldwide. They do have a long, huge list of countries that they will ship to for free. The books are a little expensive, but they do ship for free to a predominant section of the world. So check Book Depository. If you like add something to the cart and then go click the checkout button, under the shipping options it'll say, you know, free shipping around the world, and then there's a little button that you can click on that says see where or whatever, see a list of countries or something like that. Definitely do that. And I looked at the list right before I filmed this video, and there's quite a few countries on there on a wide variety of continents, so just piece of information. 2, I am planning on being at the BEA, which is Book Expo America in New York in May, at the end of May. So if you're there, come say hi. If you are completely confused as to what the heck I'm talking about, it's Google Book Expo America in May, and yes, come if you can come. If not, I will, if you are interested in seeing something like that, definitely make a wrap-up video when I get back. But yes, this video is extremely long now. Anyway, let me know which books I should read first, which books you would like me to review. If you have any questions or about BEA or my book haul or whatever, let me know down in the doohickey below. And that's all I had for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you have a great night, and I will see you soon.